Thought I'd do a live video for you guys. Say hello. Say good morning. How you doing? Because people don't show up immediately. Start the video. Grab this headband. Hello. How you doing? See, nobody's here yet. Put this little bandana on my head. Why? Because it's comfortable. Because I like wearing these things. I find it funny. Why is it funny? I don't know why it's funny. It's not funny. It's everything serious. Serious business. That's actually not that serious. It's kind of funny. If you smile, if you would just smile a little more, the world would be a better place. When I walk down the street, you know what I do? Normally, I smile at people. You know how they respond? They reflect back to me what I give to them. So normally what I'll try to do is I'll smile at people. Oftentimes people are deranged and angry and lunatics. You know what I try to do with them? I try not to reflect that back at them. What I try to do is smile at them. It's called fucking around. Let's see, it's one minute and wow, that seemed like you know sometimes life is like a I don't know, like you're waiting abruptly. Does that make sense to you? Like, you know, people like wait patiently. Like, wait. What are you waiting for? I don't know. I've always noticed that the world maintains a curious disposition. And I try to meet that with the same type of intensity. See who's here. Nobody. 2 minutes in here. We'll see who shows up. This is a not common hour that I would do, so that I would make a video. And you know why I'm making a video? Because imagine this. I couldn't sleep again. I took a nap for a little bit. Had to drink myself to sleep. That's fun. I'd rather not, but like, what am I? Just stay awake? Are you awake? Are you woken yet? Here's why I'm making a video. Because John Shamanic. His name is Jan. I don't know if it's John or Jan. I've talked to him. We have conversations. Jan or John Shunaman. He goes by John Shamanic out here. He was on a radio broadcast and talking about drinking piss for almost I don't know how long it was, like 30, 40 minutes. These two radio hosts, it was fucking hilarious. That they at first thought they were going to make fun of him, and you know they're radio DJs, they disc jockeys, and they accepted that their value in the world is minimal. And they said, John, you're probably 2 steps above me. And that's what I said before they even spoke to him. So they were good. It was a really great conversation. Because John or Jan, I talked to the dude. I know him. I've talked to him. He's a German's. That's funny. He just took everything in stride. That dude is he's John Germans. What's funny? These two radio hosts. What was funny about this is John is a pretty strong dude. Like, if you've seen him with the shirt off, the dude is pretty fucking buff. But there's a 6'6" German that I also know that I talked to. And he drinks his piss as well. 6 foot. He's literally 6. I think he said 6'6". He might be maybe 6'4". I don't know. I think he said 6'6". 250 pounds. He's bigger than The Rock is. And he drinks his piss. Go figure that one out. There's these Muay Thai wrestlers. Daniel. Look up Daniel Drury. He went from being a vegetarian to drinking blood because he wanted to be a Muay Thai fighter. It's just just to give him a different attitude. I used to talk to him years ago. Daniel Drury, good dude. Well, I didn't tell you who the big dude was because it's too funny. Because every time I think about it, I was like, "What's his name again?" I always forget what his name is. Like, how do you not remember his name? I don't know. I know a lot of people's names on here. His name is the Big German. That's what I call him in my mind. I think his name starts with a. I'll look it up right now. Let's find out what his name is. So you guys can look him up on the he's available on the Instagram. Let's go Instagram. How do I do this? Why does this do this? This is weird. Instagram. Let's see who I've had chats with. Oh shit, who the fuck did I talk to? I don't know who the fuck I talked to yesterday. I don't know who I've talked to for the last few days. Oh, here's Zigzag. Zigzag. No, this is not the German. This is he lives over in North Carolina. He's also a very big human being. 6 foot. I think he's about 6'1". I think he said he's 6'1". 220 pounds of muscle. Yeah, Zigzag. The Zigzagula. He changed it to Zigzag Effect. Oh, his name is Jimin. The German guy. His name is Jimin. 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 It's funny because he's a German, but his name is Jimin. Jimin the German. See, now I'll never forget his name ever again. Because I attached his name to let's see, Jimin the German. No, I'm just on here talking. 8 minutes in here. Who's in here? You want to say hello? How you doing? I don't think we're gonna go over to the Zoom room. I don't think we're gonna do that today. I'm just gonna talk. You guys can just type. Holy shit. I have no idea about anything anymore. I have completely officially lost my mind. Yeah. Hello, how you doing? Who is this? Let me see. I just oh, Nature Boy, what's up? Yeah. It's nearly 9 p.m. where you are. It's 5. I think it's 5 something. No, it's 5:42 here in the a.m. What am I doing awake at this hour? Because I don't know. I can't figure out how to sleep anymore. Well, I mean, you guys were looking over me. You were my you were my comforters, my compadres, my overseers, my the big brother. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck day is it right now. I don't know. Oh, it's Saturday. Holy shit, Saturday at 5 a.m. Satnam. Saturn. You know what Satnam is? You know what Saturn is? It's the purple black. You were, yeah, I was. Hey, what's up, Fire Jake? What you doing? I'm just sitting here being a fucking I don't know. being a goof. See, people, when sometimes I'll call people goofy, I'm like, you goof troops. Not so nice to some people. I was not so nice. Shit. Who did, yeah, I'm not always nice. Do you know why I'm not nice? Because I'm truthful. And I'm also not nice because uh, everyone's favorite comedian, George Carlin, said, nice? You know they're nice? Oh, that's nice. I can't stand that word. It's the most, it's so, ugh, nice? Who wants to be nice? I'm lovely, I'm respectful, I'm purpose-filled, I'm punctuary, except for when I'm not punctuated. I'm not, I don't, whenever I write something, I don't use punctuation well. Because I have a rhythm and a flow and a balance to the things that I speak. I don't need, you know. Vulgarity. Vulgarity. I don't know. Would I say that as a totality, I'm not very vulgar. There's often times that I'll choose to be vulgar when people deserve it. But most of the time, I'm pretty fucking splendid and delightful, magical, insightful, radical. You know what I mean? Like I might just be a little different. See, the title of my video was "Still Different." See, 11 minutes and 55 seconds. I know the title of my video. Still different. Because I don't know what I really do wish I could be normal like everybody else. Thank you. I am funny. Thank you for saying so. Sometimes I tell people I'm funny and they go, "You're not funny. No one thinks you're funny." I was like, "Yeah, kind of I am though." They're like, "No, you're not funny. You're awful, reckless. You don't deserve to live." Some people pleasantly mixed with aesthetics. See. Oh, hey, here. Remember earlier? Was it you, Fire Jack? I said, what are the 5 P's? Yeah, I'm not normal either. I don't know. Normal isn't that the weed smokers are normal? I don't smoke weed. I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke. I don't even get down like that. People ask me for a cigarette. I'm like, do I look like I smoke cigarettes? You foolish idiot. Why would I have a cigarette? I don't smoke cigarettes. That's gross. It's filthy. I don't like it. Will I smoke tobacco? Yes. Now and then. But I like it mixed with a spliff. Am I funny? See, look at my face. It doesn't. I am smiling now and then, but sometimes when I tell a joke, it's very dry humor. I mean, could you have wet humor? What is wet humor? I don't know. British is dry. That's what I know. British dry humor. Have you ever seen Lock, Stock, and was it Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? Is that the movie? Nature Boy, you loathe weed. Yeah, mushrooms. Now that's another story. Are we allowed to talk about? Are we allowed to talk about mushrooms on the YouTube? Yes, we are. A lot of I used to tour guide people on all sorts of different substances, but there are some people that should not do them. There's some people that should not take them, and there's some people that need to take them. Most people need to, but they won't because it's illegal. It's lawful, but illegal. So they don't know where to find it, and they would be scared of taking mushrooms. But mushrooms are not to be feared. Why do you think people grew up playing Super Mario Brothers? Why do you think there is a Nintendo tattoo? You want to see this here? You see a tattoo? This is the first tattoo I ever got right here. Right here. See it? It's right there. Power and reset. Why? So if I'm being too much me, oops shit. Oh shit. Ah. If I'm being too much me, you can hit the reset button. I'll start over. I'll try again. Life is like that. Life is like that. That sometimes you make mistakes. No, you learn through mistakes, and then you try again. You make an effort to be a better person. Tour guide, disgrace that is your face, addicted to chaotic space. Yes, I'm very, yes. These with the paranoia, the schizo personalities. My lady friend did mushy. She freaked, and I had to take care of her for 12 hours. Wow. See, um, I've never really had to take care of anyone on mushrooms. I could understand. I've everyone's had a bad trip, right? Pick a substance. I've had good ones and bad ones, so I understand them. I know what they are. And so, if someone was going that route to have a bad trip, I will catch them. I will catch them if they're falling. You know what I'm saying? You had to, yeah. That's. People ask me like, what the fuck are you still doing here? I was like, oh, well, you could be up here on high and vibing. When I used to be like high vibes all the time, happy at everything, people just would look at me and go, what the fuck? Why is he so happy? And so I had to come back down here to this level, this realm, this attitude, which is, this is a lot of people. They look at me and they go, "Why are you so like that?" And I go, "Why are you like that?" Thank you, Fire Jake. The City of Rocks in magical place. You know where I lived. Here's a place I lived. I didn't tell you the whole story. I was going to tell you earlier, but here's. I used to live at the Garden of the Gods. Yeah, it was in was it in Illinois or Indiana? No, it was in Illinois. Yeah, Garden of the Gods in Illinois. There's two Gardens of the Gods. I used to live, I don't know, like, what, 3 miles from where the rocks were. Yeah. Um, and it was funny because I lived in a cabin. Have you been there? I used to live in a tree house. You just, yeah. And it was funny because I only lived there for a little bit. Like, I don't know, a few months. I just rented out a cabin, just hung out, and got to play with horses, and it's just fucking great place, good place. So when I lived there, a bunch of really funny things happened. I'll tell you one story. Here's a short story. It was about, I think, 2 weeks after I moved there. Do you ever heard? Do you know the Rainbow Tribe? Do you know the fucking hippies that fucking just drive around the country and just set up camp and just get all fucked up and be retarded? I just heard about them. They existed, and they camped down the street, and yeah, it's called the Rainbow Tribe, the Rainbow Coalition. And it was funny because this is at a time that I used to go and collect my own water. I used to say where. I used to ask somebody like, "Hey, do you know where there's a spring or a pond?" Or, like, I used to go to a spring to collect my own water. And so I asked them, I was like, "Where's the spring at?" And they said, "It's over there. Take a left, go out there, and then go down." Okay, I was like, "Cool." So I walked over there. I was like, "Holy shit! What are all these fucking hippies doing here?" They just assume I was one of them. I'm not a hippie. I look like a hippie, but I'm not. So then I went over, and so I hung with them for a little bit. Um, they're weird people, and I like weird. Weird is funny to me. I was like, I was like, who the fuck are you people? What are you doing here? Here, I'll read what Fire Drake just wrote. He said, "You will break before you bend. The alchemical mend is of reach yet. You beseech the landing, a leeching because of your demanding." Huh? Demanding. I'm not damning, demanding. I offer up seeds as if I'm planting. I don't know. I'm not really that demanding. I just like what I like. Is it okay to like what you like? Yeah, nature boy. There is good weird and there's bad weird. I know the difference. I mean, we're just talking about we're talking about mushrooms, alchemy, and weirdness. Yes, I'm very aware of the bad weird people. And those are the people I go, this is the see. I can see their aura, like I can see who they are, and I go, ooh, and then be like, why did you just do that to that person? I was like, because that's a bad weird person. There are people that walk around amongst you. Remember the movie They Live? Remember that movie? There are there are there are weird bad people just walking around with a suit and tie on. There's weird bad people that wear red dresses. There's weird bad people that later in life got a sex change, and there's good people that did. I don't know. I just know. I just can smell them. Look at this fucking thing. Can you smell what I'm cooking? You got it. Yeah. A lot of people cannot listen to their gut because their gut is filled with rot. They're filthy, fat, fucking fallacious, flamboyantly fucko fucks. You know what I'm saying? I just say it a couple times. It's funny. Because they have a gut. They have a belly. They have a gut rot. If I gotta take a shit, I take a shit. If I gotta give a shit, I give a shit. You know. Yeah. No. They were taught not. Yeah. They were taught not. Yes. Taught. Taught. The word taught. Look at the word taught is T-A. How do you spell it? T-A-U-G-H-T, but it's also T-H-O-T. It's a thought, and a thought is a taught. What else is taught? A knot. T-A. How do you spell the other taught? If you take a line and you pull it, taught. It's the same word. It's the same word for what they do to people. To I don't like the. I don't call people. I don't call kids children. A kid is fine because it's kidding. It's funny. It's a goat. But I call them small humans because I believe. No, it's not spelled like that. That's not how you spell it. Is that how you spell it? T-A-U-G-H-T. Taught. Man, I don't fucking know. This is the weirdest thing is to um, have what is this feeling that you get? Empathy. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Fire Drake. He spelled it right. Nature Boy, you spelled it wrong. What's up, Matthew James Maxwell? What are you doing? Um, Fire Drake is a master wordsmith. There's a few people that are better at English than me. Um, I mean, if you're playing billiards, if you're playing pool, you put English on the ball. I'm pretty good at pool. I've only gambled a couple times in my life on pool because I don't like to gamble because I don't like to take people's money. And one person uh, played me, and I was like, listen, I'm telling you right. I said to their face, I was like, I'm better at pool than you are. I'm going to beat you. And they want to gamble against me. I was like, but I'm telling you that you're going to lose. And I said, like, I'm going to beat you. I was like, what, you just play for a drink. They're like, they want to play for like $20 or something. I was like, don't give me $20. Just buy me a drink after I beat you. And I proceeded to beat them. And they said, you some sort of pool shark. You're a hustler. I was like, how am I a hustler? I told you don't gamble against me. You don't even need to buy me a drink. You lost. I told you to lose. And they lost. And I was like, you were about to give me $20. You wanted to gamble me for 20. And I said, I'll just take a drink. And then I didn't even make him buy me a drink. He accused me of being a shark. I was like, I told you you were going to lose. How can that shark you? How does that... Fire Drake, you are. See, I told you, Fire Drake is pretty nice with. Yes, for whoever's been here for the past few days, I'm wearing the same shirt. Why? Because I like it. Because it smells like me. A lot of people, they tell me, they go, you have a certain curious odor about you, but I like it. I don't know. I mean, I know when I stink. You know what I mean? Like I know when like I just don't smell right. You know, it happens once in a while, but most of the time, I have a peculiar scent. It's sexy though. Nature Boy, thank you, because he did not want to be wrong. Oh, you've been told that too? Yeah, you got that smell? Yeah, you can, this is, see, an aura is someone's aroma, their auric field and their aura and their aroma. So I can smell people from a mile away. I can smell them. I'm like, oh, this person, I can already smell what you smell like. Look at this. Look at this fucking thing. Of course I can smell you. Mm. I'm still curious as to what you guys want to guess at this? Do you guys, there's 5 people in here. I got 1 thumbs up. Yeah. Um can you guess my heritage? What do I look like? Do I look uh German, Irish, Polish, Native American, Indian, Jewish, Korean? Like what is it? I'm taller than most Asians. Uh but okay, here, I'll explain to you. I don't have thick, stouty legs because I played so many sports. Oh, you hear that? Listen, I know it's 6 o'clock. You hear it? That's there's a graveyard right behind here. Yeah. Um, Planetarian. Thank you. Yes, I'm a planetarium. Somebody asked me like, well, what's your name? Where are you from? I'm like, I don't fucking know, and I'm like, I literally don't know. I was purchased off of the black market, and I think that I'm a special ops agent for the government. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, everyone's thoughts, where did they arise from? You don't know where they came from. It could be literally the computer system that's around us that's throwing vibrations and frequencies through the air. Why is it that for 40 years of my life I was able to sleep comfortably? And then just since this whole shit, well, here's what happened. Um, I lost my best friend. 2 of them. I lost my 2 best friends. Yep. Well, I don't know where they went. Oh no, I do know where they went. One died, and the other one just walked away from me and said that I'm a piece of shit, which is really nice. I like that. Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say that on here? Yeah, black bearded. Yeah, weird. Black bearded weirdness. And after that happened, so meet what? If y'all know, I used to have a dog. She was a pit bull lab, and she was my companion for, I think, 17. I think she lived to 17 years old. A pit bull is supposed to die at about 11 or 12, and well, labs die at about 13. Pit bulls die at 11 or 12. She lives to 17, almost 17 years old, and I got to witness her lay down in front of me, look at me, and just say, "I'm done." I said, and I went up to her and I pet her on her head, and I said, "You can leave if you want to." She says, "Thank you," and her spirit went out of her body, and I had to pick her fat fucking 50 pounds of meat ass up, and it's dead weight is heavier than living weight. She wouldn't let me pick her up when she was living. She didn't like it. She did not want to be. She used to lay on my feet, just cuddle with me. I mean, she was the sweetest fucking dog. Didn't want me to pick her up though. She was like, I'm not gonna let you pick me up. But when she died, I picked her up. What a fucking heavy load of dog meat she is. Yeah. Yeah. But the worst part of it is her hip was hurting a little bit for about like 6 months or something, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, how can I help your hip? You know, I gave her all the I gave I little spots. I could rub her butt. Still, she was good. She never barked. She was not a barking dog. She just stood there. She looked mean as fuck. She never barked. She was the happiest thing. And the last 2 weeks before she died, she shit all over the apartment. Like, I'm telling you, like, would just look at me and just shit on the floor, and I'm like, and the fucked up thing is this: there were no pet hospitals open. There were no places that would. I was like, hey, I called up a place an hour north of here, and I was like, hey, can I bring my dog in because she's in pain? And what they said to me was, have you ever been here before? I was like, no. They're like, oh, we don't have any open 2 weeks. They're like, 2 weeks. You could make an appointment for 2 weeks away. I was like, my dog is suffering in pain. You can't help her right now. They said, no, you're not. Have you signed up here? Is your dog been to this animal hospital before? I was like, and they were like, they wouldn't. They said 2 weeks. I was like, she can be dead in 2 weeks. Cranberry juice. It helps clean the kidneys. You know what helps the heart beat? Beets. Those red beets. What's up, Robert Hammock? See, like, you can tell how uncomfortable I am right now. I had to put my shoulder up here. I know what I'm doing. It's just I just I feel like I have to do that. I don't know why. It's just because I'm uncomfortable. Because since she died, I basically stay awake for about uh, 50 to 60 hours at a time, and then I go to sleep for about 2 or 3. Like right now, I don't want to be on here doing this, but I can't just lie there on my bed and go, here, I can do all the breathing patterns I teach people how to do. I can do all this shit. I can listen to some binaural beats. I can listen to. It doesn't work because back to this energy of the computer system. Is it throwing different frequencies and vibrations through the air? Fire J, you can see these? Yeah. Huh. Look. See, then I have this book that's been sitting here to my right-hand side that I don't like reading, but I'm reading this book of poetry. It's Kia's. Kia Marlene's. If you don't know who Kia is, here, go fucking purchase this book off of Amazon right here. The Evolution of Awareness by Kia Marlene. And it has a butterfly, or is that a moth? Which one is that? Is it the Mothman Prophecies, or is it the MK Ultra Butterfly? Or is it the bumblebee shit? I don't know. That's not a bumblebee. That's definitely either a moth or a... I think that's a moth. What do you think? Is that a... Kia! Yes. Fire Jake knows what's up. Because I always say, Kia! Here, I got this, man. I got... Somebody did... Oops, that was my butt. Sorry about that. Yes. Oh, you didn't see my butt. I think that's allowed. That's allowed. It's a butterfly. Do you think this is a butterfly right there? Is that... That's funny. MK Ultra. Her name is K and M. Weird, right? Oh, and also, if y'all don't know this, I put out there that she's super sexy. She's very pretty. Go check out her. It is okay. I accept your answer. I don't know any better, so of course you could tell me that's a fucking frog, and I don't believe you because I don't know any better. No, actually I do know better. If you told me that was a frog, I'd be like bullshit. Do I know anything about epilepsy? A little bit. You got the wind noise. Sorry, I put the fan on me. Is it less now? Can you hear me better now? Oh, you're an entomologist. Good word. Do I know anything about epilepsy? What is that? Is that when? Tell me what it is, and I'll tell you all about it. Why? Do you know about narcolepsy? Do you know about Do you know about people that there's people that fuck dead bodies? It's called well, you have necromancy, then you have narcolepsy, and then you have people that fuck dead bodies. What a weird thing. I think about this shit sometimes. I think about, like, who does that? You know? Have you ever fucked a dead body? I wouldn't suggest it. It seems a little weird. But you know what? I think that's okay. And here's why that's okay. Because their spirit is out of the body. Who cares? It's basically, have you ever fucked a tree? It's called necrophilia. And do you know what it is there are people that fuck trees. Yeah, the involuntary seizure. That's what I thought it was. There's people, it's called dendrophilia. People fuck trees. What? No, it's not okay. No, look, it's not okay for me, but if you'd like to do that, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not. Are you my judge? No, I don't believe so, and I wouldn't do that to you. I don't judge people. I have opinions. I'm very opinionated, but I don't have any judgment to people. So if they want to go fuck a dead body, that's weird. That's gross. But it's like some people like food that I don't like. Some people like to fuck trees. Dendritic embrace. Epilepsy is an imbalance of electrical crisscrosses. Thank you, Fire Drake. Yeah. Involuntary seizure. Like right now, I think my aunt, well, it wasn't my aunt because I was adopted, so she was like far removed. They bought children too. They bought 2 children. It was like that they just, who buys children? What a weird thing. That's it's like the orphan trains. Now I think my aunt on my mother's side had epilepsy. I think they call them epileptic fits. To me, I mean, I guess I'm right now. Look at this. Ah. But I do it. I do it voluntarily. I go. Ah. I'm gonna have a. Well, I'm gonna just seize out right now. No, she had a something looked weird with her neck. She always was like this. I was like, what the fuck? And you know what's funny about that? She also had a tattoo of a butterfly on her. Hmm. No, violating a dead body. I worked in CT and there was a female funeral director. See, it's funny to me because it's just a weird, gross thing. Like that's what turns you on about that? I don't get it. I don't know. How do we turn this show into uh, the five of us well, I'm talking about it, I guess. I mean, you guys are encouraging it. You guys are very encourageable. We're talking about having intercourse with a dead corpse. Because Nature Boy is here. I know Fire Drake, female. How did she screw a male body? Well, because I think that, well, if it happens like right after, doesn't your fingernails and your hair keep growing for a few days, right? And you shit and get an erection, right? Isn't that what happens? I don't how'd that work? Did you guys ever watch that show called oh, it was an HBO show. What the fuck was it? It was about the family that they all worked in a funeral home. What the fuck is the name of it? Anybody know this? Uh, must have been a stoner. Pick up a loner. Must have been 6 feet under. Thank you. Holy shit, you knew it. Yeah, 6 feet under. Yep, that was it. What I used to watch that when I was well, how old was I then? That shit was in the late '90s. No, mid '90s. Yeah, I used to watch that shit. I was like, it was such a weird show. I don't know why I watched it. Like it was like if I had to take anything back in my life, it'd be that I ever had to watch that show. I couldn't understand it. I was like, I think that's probably why I kept watching it because I couldn't understand what was going on. I was like, people work in funeral homes are weird. And as an adult, I think I live in a funeral home. There's a graveyard right behind me. Uh, that was the first burp. 43 minutes in, first burp. And that was due to cranberry juice. It's so weird. There are so many graveyards in New Orleans. It's fucking awesome. I don't know. It's the most. I go to them and they're the most calm, silent, wonderful places. I feel connected to graveyards. I don't know what it is. It's like I think it's a connection to like doing like voodoo or hoodoo or like magic. They always have to go to a graveyard. What's that about? Because they speak to the ancestors. I go over there. Sometimes I'll just go over there and I'll sit and I'll just stare at someone's grave. I don't know why. And you know what? When I'm doing it, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not going, hey. Like sometimes I go, oh, I wonder what their life was like, and I give that a consideration. But mainly, I just sit there and I stare and I go, huh. Why do people get buried? Why do people have tombstones? Why? Why do people have? Why is it? If I walk you through, I've walked through graveyards plenty of times with you guys. I don't know if anybody's watching any of these videos. I have probably a half dozen, six in one hand, half dozen in the other. Right? Um, it's so weird that I look at these. I look at these giant temples, monuments that probably cost about the same as a house costs to build because it's made out of marble or granite. And I'm like, do you know how much money that costs? People don't even understand. I used to build kitchens, so I knew that if somebody was like, I would like a marble or granite countertop, like that's expensive. And I'm talking about it's a fucking it's built. There's the every graveyard. There's thousands of temples that cost more than your house does. Why do we care so much about a dead body? And to see how this goes, you see how the cycle goes. Why do we care so much about somebody's skull and bones? We don't love them when they're alive. Why do we care about them when they're dead? Why do we have so much emotional this conception of being connected to the dead? What is that? We don't care about living people. I mean, I do, but there's something about, yeah, Egyptians did too. What did I miss here? Second burp. I did burp earlier. Fuck. Yeah, but imagine. Well, hey, hey, Matthew James Maxwell, you said, yeah, imagine, okay, yeah. Um, they would join in? That's retarded. I love it. Egyptians, well, here, okay, so I asked you guys earlier, nobody told me. I think, I think that I'm a Egyptian gypsy prince. I mean, I think I'm a good god, but, you know, that I can't tell anybody I'm a god. I can't tell them that, but I think I'm an Egyptian gypsy prince of Persia. Do I look Persian? Do I look Persian to you? uh, hmm. Hmm. So, the heat that's radiated off of a living body versus the coldness of death. The coldness of death is connected to the moon, and the heat of the sun is why it's the Son of Man, the Son of God. It brings life. It brings plants to rise, and you wake up because of this. But lately, going back to this again, I can't sleep during the day or the night, and it's really weird. I'm not even delusional. It's just this is. I'm always like this. This is what I am. I mean, I would like to take a nap. Like right now, I want to just push this button over here and just lay down on my bed and go to sleep. But it's not happening because I know what it feels like to have to sleep, and I don't need to sleep anymore. It's weird. It's strange. It's a strange disposition to have. We're gonna go with the 5 Ps. What are the 5 Ps? Anybody know? What are the 5 Ps? 5 Ps. Do it. You can look it up if you have to. Here, I'm going to give you a couple of them. Perfect. That's one of them. Do you know the second one? Or are you going to look it up? What is it? Perfect posture? Is that right? Valerian root helps. I don't have any valerian root. Yeah, it does. It does, but it doesn't affect me. I could take melatonin, and it doesn't make me go to sleep. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I mean, but here's the thing is that if I took like, okay, what is it, like 10 milligrams for yeah, like you're supposed to take like 10 milligrams, right? I know better than to take 50 or 60 milligrams because I won't wake up for like two days probably. But the amount that I'm supposed to take, the 10 milligrams, doesn't work. But I know that if I wake up and I'm a little like I get more of a hangover from taking melatonin than I do drinking alcohol. Here. Does anybody know the song? It's called Melatonin Magic. Peni, panopectacle prophylactic. Yeah, I mean valerian is good. No, it's popping off at the P's. Come on, look it up. The 5 P's. Perfect practice. What are the other 3? No, it's not. That's not Tom Waits. No, I mean Tom Waits is a fucking genius, but no, that's not him. Um, see, this is me being. This is what I look like. Uncomfortable. Most people, whenever they're in public, they have the little twitches and little itches and things. I'm usually pretty calm and collected in public, but like right now, I can tell I'm doing like a weird thing, and it's just because I'm uneasy. No, I'm not. I don't know. And also, there's this thing back to the empathy thing. It's pro, the P's. Perfect practice. Perfect practice. Nope, not pervert, not prevention, not prostate. Performance. Okay, you got perfect practice and performance. You're missing 2, the 2 in the middle. Perfect practice, proper performance. And now you're missing 1. Perfect practice prevents. Wait, perfect practice prevents proper performance? No, that's not right. I fucked that up. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Thank you, RJ. There it is. There it is. Popping off with the 5 P's. Yes. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I gave you the wrong words to begin with, and that confused you. Did I know that I was doing it at the time? No, I thought those were the right words. I fucked up. I so what here's the letters that I like using. Do I like using P words? Uh, let's see. So you get here's what you were given: the vowels. They were vowed to you because you don't have to use your dentals to speak them. Your DNTLs and S's. I used to have to go to speech therapy because my tongue is too big for my mouth, and so I had a slur, and I still do it now, from time to time. SLs and R's, DNTs, L's, S's, and R's. Which ones do I like? Huh. What letters do you like? Have you ever thought about that? What letters do you like? I've never considered it until right now. I've never thought about what letters do I like to use, and as I'm speaking, I'm doing this like thing in my mind where I'm like, I wonder what do I say? What words do I use? I think I use W's often. W's are funny because it's look at you go A, B, C, and then you say W, right? That's 3 syllables for 1 letter. Weird, right? The rest of them. Oh, you almost got it, Nature Boy. S, M, A's, and Z's. Yes, the A's and Z's. I wish I could find some Z's right now. So I could take a oh, look at there it is. I could take a cat nap. Yeah, okay, here. Oh, let's do that. Orientation, direction of their body. You can sync hearts, thoughts. RJ, you're talking about, was it Dan Winter? Dan Winter talks about that. Yeah, there's, If you match someone's posture, orientation, direction of their body, you can sync with their hearts. Yeah, I think so. It's like when you like someone, what people don't know they do this, but if you like someone, you mimic them. You do exactly what they do in the same way they do. Look at Kobe Bryant. He mimicked Michael Jordan to a fucking T. Wasn't as good as Michael Jordan because you could never be like the original. But he postured his entire movements after him. You know. So I mean, did you ever see them whenever they there was a couple games they played, right? And when you see Kobe and Michael Jordan, it's the same dude. It's the same. The only thing is, Kobe was always looking up to Mike, going, "Damn, if I could only be that good." Yes. So they were very connected. Yes. Fire Drake. You on some shit right now. I like it. Nature Boy it's been fun. We've played the dark room. I like it. Yeah, man, Fire Drake. Yeah, man. What a fucking what a how I'm gonna ask this again. How the fuck is the world in the state that it's in? Like I'm trying everything I can to bring some sort of some fun, some best before to give them a I don't know whatever the fuck I can do. And the world is sitting here going, hey, there's these people on the news media and they keep lying to your face and you accept it. And I'm sitting here with people that don't lie to people's faces, that we give you whatever you like. How can I help you? But yet we have these how do they exist? Who gives them money? Who gives them money to continually shit at people? I talk shit. I don't shit at people. I've only once or twice in my life shit into the palm of my hand and threw it at someone. You're kidding. It's funny. No. Never done that. Never done that. but yeah, there's people on that television right there. I have not turned the television on in I don't know how long. Honestly, I unplugged it. But I use this because this is remember the black and the white mirror. How do people listen to that bullshit and they believe it? Yeah, the masking and muzzling. What is going on? And because I'm unmasked, because I've unmasked myself, because I'm not muzzling and I'm not. People are like, why don't you have one on? I was like, because why would I need one? Why do you? And then I said, but why do you have one on? Why do you need one? Neville Goddarding. There you go. Peace out, Nature Boy. Or wholeness, as Savon would say, wholeness. We don't want pieces. I want the whole thing. I think I might be. I think I might almost be able to sleep soon. It'll be really great if I can. I'll be sleeping during the day, during the AM hours. Crazy. Wait, here it is. Number 3. Oh, 4. Would you count that as 1 burp or 2 burps? Here, let me move this over here. Let's see if I can do this. Is that, is that, are you guys getting any fan, yeah, deep sleep? I mean, and it's, and you know what's funny too about like, about dreaming and astral projection? You can't really do it from a delta realm. You have to get into the theta realm. And if you do deep sleep delta realm for the healing of the body, that happens occasionally. I don't really need to. There's not really much reason for me to do any of that. I don't really. I'm in good condition. Um, Not the greatest. Good. I'm good. But whenever you go to sleep, but you dream, it's like you're not sleeping. So like literally, when I say I only sleep 2 hours every other day, 3 hours, 4 hours, sometimes I get a good 6 hours of sleep. But even when I'm in that sleep, I'm still awake. I'm still aware. Lucidity. It's a fun word. Lucidity. Lucidity. Who's here? There's apparently 8 people here. There's 4 thumbs up, which means 4 people don't exist. I don't understand what they are. Are they robots? Are they computers? I don't understand what they're doing here. Fire Drake's on a roll with the rhyming today. Here, you have to read something from here? Maybe, see, I just yawned. I yawned. Well, so I've yawned about, 6 times? And I've hiccuped. Well, I burped 3 times. I've not hiccuped, which is good. The hiccups are the fucking worst. Uh, do you want me to read from this book? Maybe this will. I had to put the phone down, stop looking at the TV, and enjoy my own company. I told distraction I will sit this one out, so don't even come for me. Only entertainment I was interested in was the reprogramming of my subconscious mind. Only socializing I was doing was with nature, the ether, and my higher self, transcending space and time. Only news I cared about was from the firmament that projected it into info to me on this plane through the synchronicities and signs. Only media I gave my energy to was the medium within myself. As I developed clairvoyance through my meditations, intentions, visualizations, and opening my third eye. What are the chances I was just talking about this and I opened this page? Other things became irrelevant. Expanding my consciousness was relevant. Becoming a grander version of myself was crucial and necessary for my betterment. Maybe changing self is helping everyone else, because I can't change the world, but I can change myself. Maybe changing self is helping everyone else, because I can't change the world, but I can change myself. How beautiful. Let's see here. Who was it? Edgar Allan Poe? Um, was it Edgar Allan Poe that was talking about sleep? Oh no, it was what Adam Sandler when he was Billy Madison, right? And he was doing that sleep no more, and he had the whole Shakespeare outfit with the skull in his head. What's the verse? How's that go? Yeah. What is it? Was it Evermore? Was that the name of the poem? Evermore by Poe. It's funny. His name's Edgar Allan Poe. Poem, poet. Oh shit! There you go. Oh, I might almost be tired. I might have spent myself on this. it's a weird place to always like to share things because I'm a sharer. I share things, and so if I take this physical form and put it onto the bed, I have thoughts going through my mind. I want to share that with all of you because it might help you in your world. So when I go and lay down, my mind goes, well, shouldn't you be offering this to people, sharing this with people? And I go, I should probably record a video and you guys can. Fire Drake, did you eat all the mushrooms today? What did you do? I think I might have talked myself to sleep. Nice. Um, feel free to say goodbye. I'm gonna try to take myself a nap. If I can't fall asleep in the next 20 minutes, I'll come back on here and continue this. Thanks for joining. It's a pleasure. It's all my pleasure to do this for you. Hopefully, see, look, they are. I have a little bit of a. I'm gonna have to rub this one out. Remember, I told you little cat's paws. See you in the Astros. Peace out, yeah. RJ Nibiru. What about Nibiru? Talk about the NBA. Yeah, I gotta. Peace out, yeah. Peace out, everybody. I'm gonna try to take a nap. If I can't, I'll be back on here in a little bit. Peace.